Hello, it's Kylie, Bertucci, Stampin Up demonstrator in Australia, and I'm here with a very, very brief video just to give you a few little tips on how I made my card for our amazing all-star tutorial blog hop tonight. So basically looking at these beautiful leaves, there's a brand new stamps from this incredible stamp set here in the holiday catalogue, which has just been released a couple of days ago, called the Gather Together stamp set. As soon as I saw the stamp set, straight away this leaf here reminded me of autumn in Melbourne, where we live here in Australia. We have the most beautiful colours with the leaves changing colour and falling off the trees. It's so beautiful. I find it so gorgeous because I'm originally up north in Australia, and so seeing these beautiful leaves here in Melbourne, here in the south of Australia, is really special for me. I don't take it for granted. So I love channeling, and also these are my favourite colours. I love autumn colours. They feel really warm. I feel like I'm getting a nice hug from these colours, if there's such a thing. I'm being hugged by colours. Now, I want to show you how I coloured these leaves in very simply. I know a lot of people say that they're not colourers. They're a little bit scared of the blends. I am by no means a colourist, and I'm not confident with colouring, but I love how the blends really help me to unlock the potential of what you can do with creating these textures and beautiful sort of depths of colour, light and dark. So I'll show you how simple it is. I'm not going to do the whole card because unfortunately I've run out of time to show you the entire card, but I will go through a little bit with you so that you can see how you can put this card together. So basically I started with, and if you have my card templates, if not, you can get them below, there is a link. But if you have my card templates, I started with my usual favourites for my layers, which is the Gorgeous Grape, that size there, as the base. And then I went for, I'm pretty sure it's the, oh, that's the wrong templates. That's the other sized templates around the world. We have 3 different sizes depending on where you live, so that you can make it in your sizes. Yes, I did do this one. Okay, so it's the Gorgeous Grape base, that's the measurement for that. Then we did the Melon Mambo and then Flirty Flamingo size. So they're the 3 sizes that you need for your card today. So those measurements will be, if you have my card templates, you'll have those measurements in your market, in your area. And then I just cut out and stamped 3 of these gorgeous leaves. I've used Memento ink, but you could totally use the early espresso. I think it would look gorgeous with that as well. Totally up to your liking. Now I'm just going to colour in one of these because the principle I used the same in all 3 leaves. And the colours that I used today are the gorgeous Cajun Craze. I had the soft suede over here, but Cajun Craze, light and dark. The Mossy Meadow, light and dark. You probably haven't played with Mossy Meadow in a little while, so it's good to get that out. And soft suede. And I loved this with the crumb cake background. And I've just used some crumb cake to do some stamping in the background, just lightly. I've used the little dots here that come with the Gather Together stamp set. And this sentiment here, which I thought was absolutely perfect with this card and this type of style, that comes from an annual catalogue stamp set called Country Home. Now, all of these stamps and all of the items that I'm using today, you can all of these you can get on my online store if you live in Australia. I'll have the links below in the video, so you can get all of those, including the dies. So it comes with a bundle, the Gather Together bundle. So it's nice having these beautiful dies. I love these embossed type dies as well. They are so beautiful, and they cut as well. Cut and emboss. So I have a card coming up using these beautiful dies on their own because they're a standalone. So I'll show you here what I did to colour. I'm going to use the soft suede to show you how I did it. And I start with the dark blend. You can sort of see on the side here where it says light and then dark. So I just come in with the fine pen, not the brush pen. You can see the image there. So I come in with the fine one, And I'm going to basically go along the lines that Stampin' Up have already given me, and really rough. You don't have to be really finicky. Yeah, I did this literally minutes, this card. It was so quick to do up, and that's my type of card because I love cards that look incredible and yet are really simple and easy to make. This is definitely a card that a beginner could easily make. So that's just the edge, and if you wanted to, you can just come in here and colour in your stem with either the light or dark. Totally up to you, don't get too fussy. Now then I come in with my light, and I'm going with the brush tip because I'm doing a fair bit of colouring now. And I sort of want to blend all of those layers in. But I also made sure that I left sort of areas that are white, and I'll show you why in a second. It's just to create a little bit of texture and just give that, like, the look of it is sort of an artistic, abstract type look. It's not perfect, and I love that rustic feel of it. Like when you think of nature and you think of leaves, it's not going to be all perfectly coloured and perfectly the same thing. It's got this real natural sort of beauty to it. But then what I decided to do was just come in along the edges of some of the leaves here and just bring in some colour. And you can see I'm really not being fussy. I literally have no idea what I'm doing, basically, but I'm just making it up as I go. And bringing in some of the colour here just to add a bit of depth. I just thought, you know what, I won't go too crazy all the way in, but I wanted these edges to sort of have this sort of dark, sort of dying look to it, because yeah, the edges of the leaves are what get darker as you go in. It sort of tends to go lighter. So you know, if you're just sort of not confident with colours, go have a look. Go have a look at a real leaf, or Google an image and see how the colours work, so that you can get something that looks quite natural and realistic, but you're not sort of over fussing. Then you feel more confident, I think, when you can see what it looks like in real life. So I'm just coming in with the light again. The reason I'm doing that is because the blends are alcohol based, and what you can do is when you go over this colour, it sort of brings it all in. So you can see this definition here is very dark. If I come in here and I sort of go over it a bit, eventually that fades, that line, and it sort of has this beautiful blend where it goes from dark to light naturally without looking sort of disjointed and out of place. It gives it a more natural look. So you just sort of hover over it until that sort of line disappears and it blends in. Hence the name blends, because if you keep going round and round, you're not going to do anything other than, bleed through the cardstock. But it's because it's alcohol based, it's not going to create holes. It's not going to get waterlogged like it does with water-based markers. And that literally is how easy it is to colour in these beautiful leaves. I did the exact same principle with each colour, so the Cajun Craze, Mossy Meadow, and then just layered it. You can see here I did the background first, and then I stamped, actually I laid it out so that I could see how my sentiment could fit in and what sentiment would work. So once I did my layering, if you wanted to sort of use a different sentiment, then just sort of move your leaves around a little bit so you can use the sentiment that fits for what you're doing. But I found by layering this out, then I could look, okay, what's going to fit nicely in this area? And I've used the early espresso for that one, but the background images that are very, very light, I've just used Cajun crumb cake, I should say. And in some areas I've stamped off. So I stamped it in the ink, stamped it on my paper here, then stamped it onto my card to just give it this textured light and dark shades. And that is really how easy it is. Of course, you can do the inside of your card as well, which really adds some beautiful elements and just ties everything together. And the same thing you can do with your envelope as well. And this size for the insert inside the card is Poppy Parade. I always use that measurement. If you have my card templates, that's the measurement for the inside. So that really is how simple and easy it is to use our wonderful blends. Definitely get these gorgeous colors for this stamp set. So you've got the amazing Gather Together bundle and having the blends together with this beautiful leaf. And of course you could do a variety of different colors. You could bring in some beautiful crushed curry. Those beautiful colors are just so amazing, all the autumn colors. And if you have any questions at all, please ask in the comments below. If you like my video today, you can share that, you can follow us, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you say subscribe and you click the bell as well so that you get updates of any of our videos. And we would love to look after you. If you live in Australia, you can shop with us and you will be given VIP customer service. We have free tutorials. We have a loyalty program for our customers. We also have a VIP Facebook group where we look after our customers and give them monthly draws and lots of fun and inspiration as well. So we'd love to see you there. You can also join our Crazy Crafters team. We have a lot of fun and we would love to have you. There's amazing brand new holiday catalogue items that have just been released in the last couple of days. So if you want to save some money or get more product for the money you're spending, then definitely joining our Crazy Crafters team is a great way to save or get more money. You know, let's face it, we're not going to save money. It means that we can spend the same amount and get more product. We all have a budget that we stick to. So thank you so much for coming today. We will be in touch very soon. You'll see us here on our channel, and the link to my blog post and to see the hop is below. So make sure you check that out as well. And thank you for your support. We'll see you soon. Bye everyone.